led to the growth of financial inclusion amongst this underserved segment. This administration understands the impact of financial inclusion on economic growth and development, and as such has provided the enabling policy environment for financial inclusion initiatives to yield the expected results. For instance, in the year 2019, I launched the micro pension policy, within which was aimed at deepening pension penetration among the MSMEs and the informal economy generally. We also initiated policies for microinsurance and collective investment. These initiatives are geared towards providing access to a wide range of financial products and services to the underserved, in line with our national financial inclusion objective. This administration understands that it will require innovative models to fast-track the attainment of its growth plans. To that effect, the Federal Executive Council approved and redesignated the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, Federal Ministry of Communications as the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy in October 2019. Furthermore, a national strategy for digital economy was unveiled in November of the same year. The place of fundamental infrastructure like citizens' identity database and broadband internet is central to the attainment of digital economy strategy. And to that effect, over 90 million Nigerians have now been captured in the national identity database. Also, a broadband penetration strategy with specific targets have also been developed and is being gradually implemented. One key component of the digital economy strategy is digital financial services, which holds the potential to improve the gross domestic product of the country and provide access to finance to underserved areas. I'm glad that financial service stakeholders have leveraged on DFS to provide financial services to our people, some of which were earlier enunciated by our chief host, the governor of the central bank. The benefit of this was obvious during the lockdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic, when our citizens were able to conduct transactions via DFS, thus limiting the risk of the spread of the virus and providing access to financial services during that period. This innovation has also facilitated access to credit and payment for rural dwellers and enabled them to conduct their businesses without the need to travel far in search of the nearest bank branch. Financial inclusion stakeholders have been in the forefront of providing innovative solutions for addressing some of the pressing issues we face as a people. For instance, to increase financial services access points in underserved locations in the country, the Central Bank of Nigeria issued the Payment Service Bank Regulatory Framework. Furthermore, through the Shared Agent Network Expansion Facility, the number of agent banking locations in the country is now over 1.4 million, from just 86,000 in 2018. The Open Banking Framework and Regulatory Sandbox Initiative are some of the other initiatives that are meant to improve financial inclusion in Nigeria. In the light of this, I believe the title of this conference is very timely, as it looks to leverage innovative models to drive financial inclusion. This effort aligns with the broad objective of the government to leverage the digital economy for sustainable growth and development. I recall also that I launched the e-Naira in October 2021, and I believe we should adopt bold measures to enable us meet our targets. This launch did not just put us on the global map, but also provided us with the currency for the digital economy. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the importance of our gathering at this conference and its impact on financial inclusion will be felt long after we are all gone. To that effect, I urge you to consider this an opportunity to address pressing national issues affecting the vulnerable and most excluded segments of our society, and come up with innovative ideas on how to accelerate financial inclusion. This administration seeks to leave behind a legacy of catalyzing sustainable and inclusive growth through financial inclusion. It therefore gives me great pleasure knowing that speakers from other countries around the world have come to contribute their quota in the financial inclusion journey of our dear country, Nigeria. I urge all implementing agencies in Nigeria to take advantage of this rare privilege to better deliver on their mandate for inclusive growth and development. The federal government is committed to providing continuous support to all financial inclusion stakeholder institutions in the public and private sectors, as we believe achieving financial inclusion goals will further boost the economic fortunes of Nigeria. Finally, I wish to commend the National Financial Inclusion Steering Committee, ably chaired by the CBN Governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, and the organizers for a well-planned and great event. I also commend the efforts of the key agencies that contributed to this laudable feat being witnessed here today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your rapt attention, and I wish everyone a fruitful and engaging session. I am now done with Mr. President's speech. I will just add one point, which is just from me, not from Mr. President. The governor of the central bank is the only unelected governor in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
May we be upstanding for the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari GCFR, ably and competently represented here by Malam Muhammad Musa Bello, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territories Minister. Mr. President, sir, thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would like to invite you to sit back. We had shown you the first part of the video that chronicled Nigeria's journey through financial inclusion. The governor referenced it, Mr. President in his address also spoke to it, so please sit back and have the concluding view of it. Mr. President, Mr. President, sir, I will still be inviting you up shortly after we have the short video clip for another assignment for us. Thank you very much. Please, let's sit back and have this video. Thank you.
Micropension is another financial product helping to reach the excluded.
It has really impacted this journey positively, largely through the number of accounts that have been, opened so far, and the confidence that we have been able to build in the economy in the country, and gives them some sense of belonging in the financial services, particularly in building a sustainable old age income.
Financial inclusion is also enhanced when customers have confidence in the financial system. The Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation is tasked with protecting consumer deposits.
Looking at our activities within the space of promoting financial literacy within the financial system, which is a key barrier to financial inclusion, and also the issue of engendering trust of those financial products and services. NDIC has played a critical role in the success story that we have recorded so far in our journey on financial inclusion in Nigeria.
And also to ensure that we have financial ID infrastructure. So right now we have the BVN, which has been very successful. We have the NIN, National Identification Number, which has also been successful, and we're trying to look at how we can get more opportunities to include people in the financial system using those platforms.
Product.
People from lower levels of education and having their curriculum, their learning curriculum, infused with capital market studies.
Again,
okay,
Mr. President.
We have sensitization.
The highlights of this event, right? So it's the. I'll have yours back. At this point, we get to the launch of strategic policy documents. Lily, I just want to inform Mr. President and the audience, what are the documents we're launching?
Absolutely. As you mentioned, we're launching 5 strategic policy documents today. The revised financial inclusion strategy, this will be the 3rd version. The national strategy leveraging agent networks for women's financial inclusion. The national fintech strategy. The Nigeria Financial Services Maps, NFS Maps. And last but not least, the Payment System Vision, PSV 2025.
Interesting. Let's put our hands together, please. And so, I'll be bringing the President last on stage. I'll request our Chief Host, Mr. Governor, Central Bank of Nigeria, please to make his way here, accompanied by his Deputy Governors, the heads of regulatory financial institutions here, partner MD NDIC, Commissioner of Insurance, DG PENCOM, the EVC, CEO, NCC, and the DG SEC. The honorable ministers here present, please join them here and let's take positions. Mr. President will be in the middle. Norma, you will be behind. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Representing the Honorable Minister of Finance, our own Dr. Mrs. Sarah Alade. I should bring them all. Can we go? All right. Please. Come on. Please, the non-executive directors of the board will be joining here, sir. Yes, I'll be joining them. His Excellency Dr. Kayode Fayemi, the non-executive board members, please also guide them to the table. The Director of Development Finance, you will be leading Mr. President to the podium when I do invite him, please. Yes, yes. Please make way for the directors. They are making, they're coming on stage. So, this is the one. This is the one. This back. Yeah. And now, Governor Kayode Fayemi, it's not okay, all right? And now, to perform the commission and the launch of the strategic documents, please welcome His Excellency, President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, here represented by Malam Muhammad Musa Bello. Please give a thunderous round of applause for the President as he makes his way, led by the Director of Development Finance Department. Thank you. So, Lily.
So, Your Excellencies, what we need to do is everybody needs to take a copy. Yes. Once the President has lifted it, everyone will take a copy and then we'll have the sparks. So, Your Excellency, over to you.
Mr. President.
Right. Everybody seems to have a copy.
So let's go. Let the President say, President, just say a word. Mr. President, I just say a few words as we launch it. That's one. That's what it is.
It's my honor, on behalf of all of you here, to launch these 5 key publications that will help us in our march towards financial inclusion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for the fireworks celebrating the launch of this document. Splendid saying. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you very much, Mr. President, distinguished participant. Yes, national anthem, yes. We will be having the national anthem now. But shortly thereafter, there will be a tour of the Innovation Lab. So at this point, please, let's be upstanding for the Nigerian National Anthem, signifying the formal close of the first phase of this 2-day international conference. The Nigerian National Anthem, please. Arise, O come. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Mr. President, and all the members here will be proceeding on a tour of the Innovation Lab at this point, led by the coordinator of the Innovation Lab and the Director of Development Finance will be leading them through the Innovation Lab hub. Thank you very much.
So ladies and gentlemen, as the tour is going on, please look on your screens. You can scan the QR code to give you access to all the 5 documents that were just launched here on stage. So please take out your phones, check out the screens, and ensure that you download these very important policy documents by the Central Bank of Nigeria. So to remind you, we have the revised National Financial Inclusion Strategy, the National Strategy Leveraging Agent Networks for Women's Financial Inclusion, the National FinTech Strategy, the Nigeria Financial Services Map, and last but not least, the Payment System Vision, PSV 2025. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us this morning. As our dignitaries go for a tour outside the halls, this is your opportunity for a tea break. You may also check out the various stands, and we will be back in 30 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, Lele, let's have a microphone. Can I have the microphone? Just watch here. Let me go give it to them. They want the microphone. Okay. Sorry, sir.
Sorry. Everyone, it's good to be here. It is the ever International Financial Inclusion Conference holding here live at the iconic Transcorp Hilton Hotel. The beautiful thing about anchoring and engaging the online audience is that I'm doing it with a very lovely friend of mine, Ngozi Okafor. Ngozi, how does it feel being part of this experience?
It's a wonderful time. I'm really excited about what we're going to cover in the next 2 days. So I hope you guys are staying tuned. I hope you're taking notes, and we want to interact with you in the comment section. So keep in touch with us. Use our hashtag. It's going to be an incredible 2 days.
It's almost 4,500 delegates from across the world.
Yes.
78 countries, close to 5,000 participants. It's President,
Yes.
His Excellency the President, and of course the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and the Deputy Governor of Financial System Stability. She seems very ecstatic about this experience. So what do you think are your expectations as we get into plenary very shortly?